Good day, everyone. Welcome to this presentation on one of India's most ambitious and transformative clean energy missions, the Green Hydrogen Mission. I'm Dr. Fayaz Ahmed Malla from Department of Environment Science, Higher Education Department, Government of Jammu and Kashmir. Today we will explore how India is shifting towards a cleaner, greener future using hydrogen produced through renewable energy sources. We will look at the global context, the rationale behind this transition, national strategies, technological developments, pilot projects, and pivotal role of states, industries, and international collaborations in achieving this green energy mission. Hydrogen stands out as a promising clean fuel due to its abundance and versatility. It is the lightest and most plentiful element in the universe, and when produced sustainably emits no greenhouse gases. Depending on how it is produced, hydrogen is classified into different colors like gray hydrogen, which comes from natural gas and emits carbon dioxide. Blue hydrogen incorporates carbon capture to reduce emissions, and green hydrogen is made using renewable electricity, resulting in zero emissions. And this makes green hydrogen especially critical in the context of climate change, mitigation, and energy transition. Green hydrogen produced by electrolysis, a process where water is split into hydrogen and oxygen using electricity derived from renewable sources like solar or wind energy. What makes it so impactful is that it generates only oxygen as a byproduct, making it completely emission-free. This form of hydrogen is particularly useful in hard-to-abate sectors such as steel production, fertilizers, and heavy transportation, where direct electrification is difficult. Hence, green hydrogen plays a pivotal role or vital role in decarbonizing high-emission industries. The global race for green hydrogen is heating up, with countries like European Union, Japan, and United States of America investing billions into this sector. The expected global market size for green hydrogen is over $700 billion by 2050, highlighting the immense economic potential. India, with its abundant renewable energy resources and strategic location, is aiming to establish itself as a global hub for green hydrogen production and export. Tapping into this evolving global opportunity while addressing its domestic energy security and climate change commitments. India's dependence on imported fossil fuels, which currently account for about 85% of its oil and gas consumption, makes it vulnerable to price volatility, supply disruption. With growing energy demand and climate commitments such as net zero target by 2070 declared at COP26, India urgently needs clean energy alternatives. Green hydrogen offers an opportunity to reduce this import dependency, decarbonize sectors that are otherwise hard to electrify, and position India as a leader in global climate action and green innovation. The National Green Hydrogen Mission, launched in January 2023 by the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, marks India's strategic shift towards clean energy leadership. The mission aims to make India a global hub for production, utilization, and export for green hydrogen and its derivatives. It reflects a systematic commitment to decarbonize energy independence and industrialization or industrial transformation, leveraging India's renewable energy capabilities and aligning national growth with sustainable goals. The mission targets the production of 5 million metric tons of green hydrogen per year by 2030, alongside the addition of 125 gigawatts of renewable energy capacity. It aims to reduce carbon dioxide emission by 50 million metric tons annually and create over 9 lakh new green jobs. These objectives not only serve India's climate targets but also foster green industrial development, employment generation, and energy resilience, turning sustainability into economic growth driver. The mission is built around several key components. Uh, the SIGST program, which provides incentives for green hydrogen production and electrolyzer manufacturing. Pilot projects in key sectors like mobility, industry, and shipping. Support for the development of domestic electrolyzer manufacturing and investment in research, development, and innovation ecosystem. Together, these components create an integral framework to promote scale affordability and technological advancements in India's hydrogen economy. The government has allocated a total outlay of 19,744 crore rupees for the mission. Out of this, 17,490 crore rupees is embarked for the site program, 400 crore rupees for the research and development, and 1,466 crore rupees for other mission components. This funding aims to position India as an exporter of green hydrogen, green ammonia, boosting the country's economic and environmental credentials. The financial backing reflects the seriousness and scale of government's commitment to green hydrogen as a national priority. The mission is structured in two key phases. Phase 1, that spans from 2023 to 26, focuses on pilot projects, infrastructure development, and creating a strong manufacturing base for electrolyzers. The second phase, that will be starting from 2060 to 2030, will scale up these efforts towards full commercialization and integration into international markets. This phased approach ensured a smooth transition from concept to market readiness, allowing for lessons learned and course correction along the way. Electrolysis is the core process behind green hydrogen production. It involves splitting water into hydrogen and oxygen using electricity, preferably from renewable sources. There are three major types of electrolyzers, that is alkaline, PEM, proton exchange membrane, and solid oxide electrolyzer, each with unique efficiencies and technological maturity levels. India is actively working to develop and deploy these technologies at scale powered by solar and wind to reduce our dependence on imported tech and scale up production sustainability. To support indigenous manufacturing, India has launched linked incentive scheme that promote domestic production of electrolyzers, while global leaders like Nel Hydrogen and ITM Power are prominent in this space. Indian companies such as Omnium, Reliance, Adani, Bell are emerging as a major players. The globe The goal is to develop 15 gigawatts of electrolyzer manufacturing capacity by 2030, thereby reducing costs, creating jobs, and fostering self-reliance in the green hydrogen value chain. Green hydrogen production demands a consistent, low-cost renewable energy supply. India is pursuing the co-location electrolyzers with large-scale solar and wind farms to optimize this process. Renewable energy zones are being deployed to facilitate this integration, ensuring that the hydrogen produced remains truly green and cost-effective. This strategic alignment supports both hydrogen and renewable energy targets simultaneously. Despite its potential, hydrogen poses significant challenges in storage and transport due to its low volumetric energy density. To address this, various storage methods are being explored, including high-pressure tanks, liquefied hydrogen, and chemical carriers like ammonia. Additionally, a robust pipeline network, specialized storage infrastructure, and port facilities are critical for enabling large-scale, cost-effective hydrogen transportation across regions and for export. India is developing a complete hydrogen value chain from renewable energy generation to hydrogen energy production, storage, transportation, and application in the sectors like industry, mobility, and exports. The concept of hydrogen valleys, self-contained ecosystem where the entire hydrogen cycle is localized, is gaining traction in India. These hubs will play a crucial role in creating scalable, replicable models for green hydrogen deployment. Industrial scale pilot projects have already begun. IOCL's Panipat refinery is switching from grey to green hydrogen. Rashtriya Ispat Nigam (RINL) is integrating hydrogen into steel manufacturing in Visakhapatnam, and the fertilizer sector is also transitioning by substituting grey hydrogen with green alternatives. These pilots are essential for testing feasibility, gathering data, and paving the path for broader adoption. In mobility, hydrogen is being tested as a fuel for public transportation. NDPC is running hydrogen-powered buses in high-altitude regions like Leh and urban centers like Delhi. Indian Oil has set up hydrogen refueling infrastructure in Faridabad, and companies like Toyota and Tata Motors are testing hydrogen-powered cars and buses. These pilots are crucial in understanding the viability of hydrogen in India's transportation sector, especially for long-haul and heavy-duty vehicles. NTPC is leading several notable projects, including India's first public hydrogen mobility project in Ladakh and the floating solar plus hydrogen generation plant at Simhadri in Andhra Pradesh. NTPC is also signing MOUs with various states to establish regional hydrogen clusters. These initiatives demonstrate a blend of innovation, geographic-specific customization, and scalable models for future expansion. India's private sector is fully engaged in the green hydrogen mission. Reliance Industries have announced plans to invest up to $75 billion in green energy, including hydrogen. Adani's New Industries Limited aims to produce 1 million tons of green hydrogen annually by 2030. Other major players like JSW, L&T, and Renewable Power are also forming strategic alliance, creating competitive and collaborative ecosystem that will accelerate India's green hydrogen transition. India is actively building international partnerships to enhance its green hydrogen capabilities. The India-EU Hydrogen Council is fostering cooperation, and MOUs have been signed with Japan, Germany, and UAE. These collaborations include joint research and development policy, alignment, and market access. Green hydrogen is also being featured prominently in multilateral forums such as the G20 and COP28, reinforcing the India's global leadership in climate and energy innovations. State governments are playing a pivotal role in crafting their own green hydrogen policies to attract investment and support national goals. Gujarat is leading with its Hydrogen Valley initiative in Dahej. Karnataka is integrating hydrogen into electric vehicle policy. Tamil Nadu is focusing on port-based hydrogen exports, while Maharashtra and Odisha are aligning industrial clusters for hydrogen uptake. These states are offering initiatives like land banks, tariff waivers, and infrastructure support. Dahej in Gujarat is set to become India's first hydrogen valley where 100% renewable energy power hydrogen production across industries like refineries, fertilizers, and chemicals. The state Gujarat state strategy emphasizes full value chain deployment from generation to export, leveraging its port infrastructure to create an export corridor. Gujarat is thus serving as a model for integrating hydrogen ecosystem in India. On the other side, Tamil Nadu is emerging as a green hydrogen and ammonia export hub with a strategic focus on leveraging its coastal infrastructure, particularly Tuticorin port. The state has signed multiple MOUs with national and global companies for setting up production and export facilities. It is also investing in research and development center and workforce training to support this ecosystem. Tamil Nadu's approach exemplifies how ports can be turned into gateways for clean energy exports and industrial innovation. While Maharashtra is focusing on industrial scale adoption of green hydrogen in cities like Pune and Nasik by developing hydrogen-ready industrial zones. Meanwhile, Odisha is targeting the steel sector, collaborating with companies like RINL, JSPL to explore the hydrogen use in steel making. Both states are creating a favorable environment for private players through incentives, infrastructure, and regulatory support to foster hydrogen-related industrial transformation. This comparative table summarizes the hydrogen-specific policies and incentives being rolled out across key Indian states. Gujarat and Tamil Nadu are actively implementing pilot projects and offering strong infrastructural support. Karnataka's policy is in draft form but focuses on integrating the hydrogen with the EV and research and development. Maharashtra is targeting industrial hydrogen use with manufacturing zones. These diverse approaches show how states are tailoring strategies to their strengths to drive hydrogen adoption. Under FAME 3 scheme 2024 to 29, India is expanding its focus beyond electric vehicles to include hydrogen-powered mobility. This includes support for hydrogen-fueled buses and trucks, especially for long-haul and commercial applications. Hydrogen complements battery-based EVs by offering faster refueling and longer range, making it suitable for segments while EVs fall short. Infrastructure development for dual charging and refueling station is part of this mobility vision. The PM Kusum scheme, which aims to solarize agriculture pumps, presents an opportunity to decarbonize hydrogen production by integrating micro electrolyzers at village level. This approach can create a rural hydrogen hubs powered by solar energy, supporting both energy access and sustainability. Such decentralization also enhances energy self-reliance in village and provides new livelihood and entrepreneurship opportunities through clean energy. National Bioenergy Mission supports the conversion of biomass into hydrogen through technologies like thermal gasification. It fits into the broader circular economy by using agricultural and organic waste as feedback or feedstock, thus solving both energy and waste management challenges. Integrating biohydrogen into the overall hydrogen value chain can strengthen India's climate goals while empowering rural economies with cleaner fuel options. To build domestic capabilities, India is investing in research and innovation through MNRE, DST, IITs, and CSR labs. A dedicated Hydrogen Innovation Center is being proposed to support research and development and startup incubation. Areas of innovation include advanced electrolyzers, hydrogen-powered drones, and novel storage systems. The government is also encouraging private sector collaboration and funding mechanisms to create a vibrant hydrogen innovation ecosystem. Green hydrogen can play a key role in carbon markets by generating tradable carbon credit under India's domestic carbon trading scheme introduced via Energy Conservation Act. Industries using green hydrogen can reduce their emissions and either meet regulatory compliance or trade excess credits for profit. This enhances the financial attractiveness of green hydrogen, particularly in emission-intensive sectors, and aligns with India's broader climate finance and sustainability goals. Despite its promise, green hydrogen currently costs us rupees 300 to 400 per kg, almost double that of the grey hydrogen. Nearly 70% of the cost is due to high price of electricity and electrolyzer equipment. To bring cost down, India needs cheaper renewable energy domestic manufacturing for electrolyzers and economies of scale. Addressing this cost barrier is essential for mainstreaming green hydrogen in both industrial and commercial applications. One of the biggest hurdles in lack of hydrogen-specific infrastructure in India, dedicated hydrogen pipelines, refueling stations, port terminals, and storage facilities are virtually not existent. Transporting hydrogen is technically challenging and expensive. India needs a comprehensive infrastructure roadmap including green hydrogen pipelines, corridors, hydrogen-ready ports, and multiple model logistic networks to support production, distribution, and export. Currently, India relies heavily on foreign technologies and materials such as membranes and platinum catalysts for its hydrogen infrastructure. Electrolyzer technology is still dominant by global companies. This dependency poses a strategic risk and economic burden. Therefore, significant investment is in indigenous research and development. Technology transfer and manufacturing capability is needed to reduce import reliance and build a resilient hydrogen industry. Producing 1 kg of hydrogen via electrolysis requires around 9 liters of water, raising concern in water scarcity regions. Establishing hydrogen plant in areas that could strain local ecosystem. To address this, India must prioritize the use of treated wastewater and integrating sea desalination with electrolysis plants. These measures will ensure that hydrogen production aligns with environmental sustainability and water conservation goals. India currently lacks a comprehensive regulatory framework for hydrogen. There are no unified standards for hydrogen purity, pressure levels, transportation protocols, or safety training. This creates uncertainty for investors and operations. There is an urgent need for national hydrogen safety guidelines, certified systems, and robust policies to regulate production, storage, and end-use applications to ensure safety and quality compliance. By 2030, India envisions producing 50 million metric tons of green hydrogen annually, backed by the development of 125 gigawatts of renewable energy capacity. The mission is expected to extract rupees 8 to 10 lakh crore in investment and generates around 6 to 7 lakh green jobs across the various sectors. This ambitious vision is not only aligns with India's climate and energy security goals, but also positions the country as a global exporter of the green hydrogen and ammonia, leveraging its renewable resources, low-cost labor, and strategic ports. For India to achieve success in its hydrogen mission, a multi-pronged approach is essential. Strong public-private collaboration is crucial, along with ensuring the access to low-cost renewable electricity and stable investment friendly policy environment. Rapid development of infrastructure, pipelines, ports, and hydrogen hubs must be synchronized with the research and development innovation and support for startups and academic partnership. These elements together will create a robust, scalable, and resilient hydrogen economy. India is well positioned to become a global green hydrogen exporter leader. Countries like Germany, Japan, and European Union are already offering a long-term offtake guarantees for hydrogen imports. With abundant solar and wind potential, a young workforce, low operational cost, and strategic maritime access, India has competitive edge. The development of port infrastructure in places like Tuticorin and Pradeep will further enable high-volume hydrogen and ammonia exports, helping India to tap into international demand and earn foreign exchange. To realize the full potential of hydrogen mission, policymakers need to act swiftly. This includes finalizing the safety and purity standards for hydrogen, launching a national hydrogen authority for coordinated governance, and incentivizing the domestic electrolyzer innovation to reduce technology dependence. Policymakers must also promote a water neutral hydrogen production technology and integrating hydrogen application into smart cities, special economic zones, and industrial corridors to catalyze broader adoption. At last, green hydrogen is more than just a clean fuel. It represents India's bridge to energy security, climate resilience, and economic leadership in decarbonized world. The path ahead requires a collective will, coordinated policy, and bold investments. Let us seize this opportunity to lead the global green hydrogen revolution for our economy, our environment, and future generations. Together, we can make India a green hydrogen superpower. Thank you for watching the lecture.